Hey, I have never played Yoku's Island Express. This is Brutus's sub-block game, so I just bought it without looking at anything. I don't even know what genre it is. Just bought it on Steam. Let's check it out. Haven't booted it up for video testing either, so hopefully it just works.
A game by Villa Gorilla.
Cool. Full screen, 1080p is probably fine. Texture quality. Vibration strength. Start game. I like the art style. Oh no! Aw, cute fish. Got it. Cool. Oh, am I a dung beetle? Interesting. Mokuma Beach. Whoa, those are cool looking. You're the new Postmaster they sent her to leave me, eh? Pterodactyl. Something big's going down around here and I don't feel like sticking around. Get my old postal badge. Deliver it to Nim the translator in the village. Island Express is your... Oh! Okay. Yoku's Island Express. Not Yoku's Island Express. Gotcha. Deliver the badge to Nim or you're in trouble. Got the old Postmaster's badge. Give it to Nim the translator. Okay. Press Y to bring up the map. Huh, interesting. Like, pinball flippers? Huh. That's cool. This game is interesting to categorize. Pinball platformer? Where do you think you're going, Postmaster? This is my pond. You want to cross, you have to pay the toll. What I want grows in the high cliffs above. Juicy Cove mushrooms. Big one, and I'll let you cross the pond. Interesting. Oh, okay. It's one of those, like, where do you come up with this idea, right? It's like Sonic Spinball, but like an actual full game. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. A much more reasonable take on Sonic Spinball, because Sonic Spinball is brutally difficult. I don't think I've ever beaten it. Wickerling. Good fortune's bound to come to whoever collects a lot of them. I'm happy this exists, though, because I always felt like Sonic Spinball was a really cool idea, and that there weren't any other games like it in the industry, and that it didn't fully explore all of the design space possible, right? Definitely had a 90s Genesis game problem. Okay, getting the hang of it. It could be a little dung beetle, it's kind of fun too. Must be able to get there by other means, okay. Whoa. Noisemaker. Send a post horn, but it'll do. Press A to blow your horn for attention. Gotcha. It's fun. Come up here looking for mushrooms. Great place to pick fungi. Be careful, poison toadstools like to grow near the Cove mushrooms. A single bite is enough to put someone's lights out for days. I'm gonna grab some shrooms. Recommend the cliffs on the east side. Oh, you can use that to break stuff, okay. Fun. Whoops. Part of the problem with Sonic Spinball is that, like, Sonic takes itself way too seriously, and this is a pretty silly premise. It works a lot better with kind of a silly, fun game, I think. Sonic's this badass. That's cool, okay. Whoa. There's the mushroom I need. I'm really glad I didn't read anything about this game, because it being Sonic Spinball is a really nice surprise. Oh, that's nice. There's a little thing on the flippers where there's a light that shows you which part of the flipper you're on. To give you some feedback if you're trying to hit it right towards an edge. This makes me wonder now what other random, like, 90s video games happen once and no indie dev has tried to make a new take on them. Comic Zone, maybe? I would play Indie Comic Zone. Schmomic Schmoan. Nice. Mushroom. Zelda 2 like would be cool too. Poison Toadstool. Anyone who eats this will be knocked out cold for a long time. I think I skipped some pinball pickups back there. This game flows way better than Sonic Spinball 2. I don't know if it was a technological limitation or what, but almost every Sonic Spinball level feels like a pretty small world. Like it's more explicitly like a pinball board, right? So you don't have like a map you can explore really. Which means that the core gameplay loop involves doing a lot more things in the same area instead of doing one cool thing in the area and then moving to the next area, which I think works really well for this style of game. Where did they get the idea for the dung beetle is pretty fun. Gotta be something that's a ball. Give him the Cove mushroom or the poison toadstool. You're not a bad sort, beetle. Cross my pond. I won't stop you anymore. Thank you. So it looks like there's not a finite number of fruit in the game. Nice. Wickerlings. Oh, I see. That's neat. So it might be fun to do some of the little side objectives in an area that give you fruit, but definitely don't need to do all of them to beat the game. Or even to collect all of the unique secrets. Wallet upgrade. Oh, cool. Carry 150 fruit. Hey, beetle, give us a hand. Sootlings are crowding your nest. Get rid of them and we'll give you something good. Also, it's nice having shoulder buttons for this. The Genesis did not have shoulder buttons. It feels right for pinball. There were a couple pinball games for TurboGrafx. I'm actually curious if the devs were... This feels mostly inspired by Sonic Spinball, but Devil Crush and Alien Crush could be on the list too. Those were... If Sonic Spinball was already felt like a pretty limited board, Devil Crush and Alien Crush were very much just a board. Oh no! Okay. But they had kind of cool unlocks that you could get. Like, it still needed to be a video game. You couldn't port Devil Crush and Alien Crush and make an actual pinball machine out of it. Yeah, Space Cadet's great. Played the shitload of that when I was in high school and middle school. I had a typing class that I always finished the assignment immediately because I played an MMO that had like a 30 character limit per line or something and no global cooldown. And before VoIP, so I had to learn to type really fast so as not to die in encounters, tell people what was going on. But anyway, after I finished my assignment, I would just play Space Cadet Pinball over and over. I do like that that's like a traditional, this is almost like a traditional pinball board right here. Oh, I thought that was gonna work. I guess not. This makes me want to see, like, behind the scenes for this game, like, what their inspirations were. It would be fun to go through a bunch of classic pinball machines and try to make a level that's inspired by, like, Addams Family Pinball or whatever, right? It turns that thing. I don't see a way to get past the thing that I need to get to, though. I think I'm a little stuck here. I'll take a tip if anyone has one. I definitely unlocked the thing over to the right, but I don't see a way to get over there. Oh, that damages your fruits. That makes sense. There we go. Never mind. First try. Cool. Nice. I don't know enough about pinball. I mean, I've played a bunch of pinball machines in my life, but this would be really fun as a creative scaffolding to go around and check out classic pinball machines and try to design levels inspired by them. Have your Space Cadet level. Have your Terminator pinball level. What's up? Stuck in that smelly old pot for way too long. Name's Kickback. Block those thorns for you and help you get up the tower. Oh, cute. Loop back out here. Okay. I think my problems with pinball almost entirely have to do with the penalty for failure. So, remove that. Or significantly lighten it. It's very cute. Oh, is that a shortcut? If that's what that is, that's extremely clever and elegant. Wow. I love it. Kickback joined up. Kickback will now randomly appear in bubbles and block thorny pits. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Those are checkpoints. Mokuma village. Right. It's like the prototypical quarter sink, more so than a lot of other arcade style games. platonic ideal of a quarter sync. I see. No. Oh, I don't know what I did to trigger this. It's a result of taking damage a certain number of times. Do you have any control when you're in the air if you use the analog stick to bounce around? So I wonder what kind of pinball stuff they can add to this. Tilt, I guess? No! I hit that all 4 times. And then a bajillion times. That always launches you back out no matter what. Okay. All night long, achievement unlocked. Probably spammed it too many times. Oh, I understand the mechanic in the top left now with the lights. That's cool. I can't change the forcefulness, right? It doesn't... Each press of the flippers rotates it. I don't think that I ever learned, I mean, obviously I haven't because I'm really bad at this, but pinball finesse of like... I think I just try to keep the ball from falling and hope good things happen in the process. But then when suddenly you don't need to worry about gaming over, right? Rotate in opposite directions. Come on, get the fruit. I'm not missing a flipper here, right? Like, I just need to finesse over onto the little guy over on the left side. And finesse, well, maybe there's another thing I can do. Because I can't climb back up here, right? Let's see, like I've got another exit. Like, I don't think I can launch up on the right side. So like launching myself in the, using the flipper to hit myself backwards here. Launch up the right side with the right angle and then this one. Oh, where I've got the blue flipper to catch it on the way out? Okay, let me try it. Oh, I had it there, but I had to let off. Okay. Oh, hey. Nice. Oh, it was the one time... Okay, I get it. Bubble. That's why it said randomly appears. That's cool. So it's like extra ball, basically, or one of the things that protects the ball from getting launched. That's smart. That's a cool way to do that. Oh, that was cool. Hey, look at that. Maybe this game will make me better at pinball. So I've only ever played pinball to survive. Are there other, like, level-based pinball games out there, or are most of them, like, Alien Crush and Devil Crush and, like, more like a board with fancy video game things? Here in my space, this juicery belongs to the Skull Gang. We produce the purest cocoa juice in Mokuma. This game made you better at this game. I wonder if someone who's really good at real pinball is good at this too. Shot. Get my hopes up, scrub. I really like the way this game builds up to the core mechanic too. Like the first couple areas are not semi one shot. Gave you a chance, now scram. Okay. The very first level is not a traditional pinball board, but then you start seeing more traditional pinball boards mixed with more Sonic spinball-y levels, right? It's pretty cool. Well, I still imagine there's a difference between having a feel for which part of the flipper is going to cause the ball to go which way. Like, I imagine if someone who's really good at pinball is good at multiple machines. but not necessarily a level you're exploring. Guess I should just pay closer attention to the little light here. That might help me be less terrible. Mokuma Village. Wallet upgrade, nice. Get it? Get it? Okay. So gotta do a thing with that counterweight thing up there. Need 10 of those. Got a postal badge? You must be the new postmaster. Nim the translator. Shake your hand, but I'm tied up at the moment. It's good you showed up now. Mokuma was attacked by the God Slayer. Mokuma is the lifeblood of our island. If you lose Mokuma, everything will fall apart. Of course, the God Slayer is in this cute Postmaster pinball game. Brand pulsates with something wicked and appears to be draining the strength from the old one. Sending you out straight away. Hang on to the postal badge. You'll need it now that you're handling official island business. Letters must be delivered to the 3 chiefs. Making them accept their summons might take some work. The task is important. It's cute. Spina and Marrow Hill. Cross the Great Waterfall. Okay. Sweet. I really like how they're able to continue to use the flipper mechanic for all manner of things. Shortcuts, doors, basically. Nice. I like when a game has a simple core mechanic as able to like repurpose it for all kinds of different things. Instead of having to hard code in like a press A to open door. I have one new message. Pterodactyl speaking. If you're listening to this, you must be the new postmaster. Press A to defeat the God Slayer. A mailbag with the parrots. Come by empty mailboxes, cram a couple of letters into them to make sure the mail always gets through. Cute. Nice. Hey, bud. You don't look too hot. Searching for answers at the Great Falls. Willow. Lock chest. Ball is terribly out of style. Mokuma's so upset I'll be able to go out and fill my sprinklers. Can't buy any sprinkle baubles, please bring them to me. Oh, that's cool. The ivory look you've got now. Well, classic. It's much too basic. Okay, cool. Interesting. That's a way to wash off so that you're ivory again. Gotta have cosmetics in your pinball game. Makes perfect sense. View up here is amazing. The entrance to Marrow Hill lies just across the waterfall. Cute. You know when you're getting across the Marrow Hill, boulders blocking the path. The Slug Gardener usually fixes stuff like this. Yeah, it's very cute, I agree. It's the Slug Gardener. Much cuter than Sonic Spinball. $80, alright. Wonder if you ever have to use that to launch yourself up somewhere. Doesn't look like it gives you a lot of heights. I think I got to like level... There's... How many levels are in Sonic Spinball? 4? I think I've gotten to level 3 a couple times. So, studying when someone dumped a trunk down the falls. The Sun Bunny made off with it before I had a chance to check it out. Interesting. Or if that's always about falling from a specific height. Enough. Gorilla Woods. So if I hit the purple thing, that's what we're going for here. Nope, I guess not. So I guess I don't know this. Does the... I think I gotta ask this question. I guess I've always thought of pinball as like... If the ball is resting on the flipper and then you launch it, it should behave almost exactly the same way as if the ball comes flying at the flipper and then you launch it. Like, does that significantly change the way the ball can move? Does that make sense? Like if I hit it as it's flying, is that going to change its... I guess maybe it would affect its spin. Does that matter? Looks like spin doesn't matter. Yeah, looks like there's nothing else to do up there. That's surprising. Spin does matter. So it might matter in the sense that, like, if the ball is spinning as it's coming towards a flipper and you hit it while it has spin, it doesn't lose that spin if you time it right. Slugs are unstable while in heat. A single nudge and then kaboom. I'm the slug gardener. Good to meet you, Beetle. Slugs are turned into a real problem. I'd fix it myself, but... Doesn't seem actionable, right? Ah, cute. Extra ball. Seems like in this game, the momentum of a ball when you hit it makes a small difference. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I don't think I phrased my question intelligently, but my question was basically, do I sometimes have to make sure that the ball is approaching the flipper at a certain angle or at a certain speed in order to eventually get it to do what I want it to do? Game soundtrack is cool too. I kind of see the role that the slugs play. Those little, what are they? It's like a little needle thing that pops up on the board to keep your, it bounces your ball back up temporarily and it proceeds back into the board. It's cool. I assume the makers of this game are big-time pinball nerds. I'd love to like watch a YouTube video or two just talking about all the terminology and... Ooh, what's this? Slug vacuum. Hold left trigger or right trigger while near a slug to suck it in. Interesting. had it. I thought I was holding it. Let's try it again. Holding it there too. But you can't be bouncing into it, I guess. There we go. Got one. Tastes like chicken. I'll have to not be already holding it. Okay, thank you. That's what I was doing wrong. Because they have to know that you're doing it on purpose and not just holding down the button constantly. Yeah. It's cool with it being on the ball like that. Thank you very much for clarifying that. That wasn't clear to me at all. Gotcha. It's a really cool, very video gamey mechanic. Big fan. Like, that's something you definitely want to try to do in this game, is like justify why it's a video game and not a cabinet. Actual physical machine. Do stuff that you couldn't do with a cabinet. Yeah, the core Sonic Spinball conceit of it's a huge level that you can slowly move through. Oh, do you have to be like, do you have to have some momentum when you get close to it to suck it up too? You can't just like walk up to one? Like, that's cool enough, but I think like you also want to add neat video game only mechanics to it. Ouch. There we go. This feels pretty satisfying to play. I'm still not very good at like controlling the ball or using the flippers to the best of my ability, but yo, most people are afraid to deal with the slugs, not us slug busters. We're the bastion between slug and civilization. We're gonna head up to the village, left past the great ape and up the tower. I'm still not good at it, but I'm slightly better now. Definitely plays pretty differently when you're trying to finally control the ball versus just avoid dying. And if you get points, great. Nice. Whoa, you got Sonic Spinball emotes, Scarf? Watch like a speedrunner or something? Nice. Really like that slug mechanic. Do a lot of cool stuff with that. Got a lot of neat design space. We need to get up there with a slug. Let's try it. Doesn't seem like that should work. Yeah, it seems to launch me the same way every time. Okay. Can't fit under there. Already established that. Slug vacuum? Sure someone your size is fit to handle heavy-duty equipment? You know it. Nice. Whee! That was cool. Marrow Hill. This is a hop-on point for the Beeline. Supposed to be the fastest way to get around the island. It's not activated. A good way to activate it at the hideout. Interesting. Fast travel, basically. I like how you can see a lot of the other pinball inspirations. This is still its own thing. They definitely had some cool ideas for it. Skull Gang hideout, stay out. Shortcut at the end of the level, it looks like. Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. This game's on a couple consoles, right? Is it on Switch? I feel like this would be great with HD Rumble. To help you get a better feel for the flippers. Beat it with a mailbag. Message for Spina. Spina, our boss, gave me orders not to let anyone in today. Gotta dump you. Bye. I don't think I have a vibration turned on and I can feel it in the menu, but it doesn't seem to actually trigger when you're using the flippers or anything. Boiling underbelly ahead. It's a back door through the cave to the right. I won't stop you. Don't tell me when I'm down here. I don't think the vibration's working at all in this game. Maybe it only happens in cutscenes or something. Talking about really mild, light haptic feedback based on what you're doing and where you're hitting the ball and how much momentum you're imparting on it. Give the player a better intuitive sense of what they're doing. Would work better with the HD rumble on the Joy-Cons though. Only members of the Skull Gang are allowed inside the hideout. Beat it before you get in trouble. Line starts here, no cutting. PS5 controller is awesome. That would be really nice too. Yeah, in combination with some HD haptic feedback. You can increase the resistance on the triggers. Tell me why you're sneaking around on Skull Gang turf. Package for Spina. Spina's our boss. Pool started boiling. Boss went down to the boiling underbelly to fix it. Think you got the guts for it. Head after Spina in the boiling underbelly. Cool. Thanks. Good fortunes come to those who hunt wickerlings. 300 fruit. That's cool. Trying to 100% this, I could see being pretty fun. Pressure's too high. I really like the art in this game. It's very pretty. Cool. Like 3 or something. 5, I guess. Church of the Space Monks. Gone to Ivory Peaks in pursuit of science. Filling up those mailboxes. You filled 10 of the 30 on the island. Cleaned up the island express for you. I found some overdue packages I need delivering. Cool. Oh, this guy's cool looking. Wondrous Willow. Some help would be appreciated if you can spare the time. His voice sounds cool. Underdark. I really like the fruit system. It's a way to add a consequence for failure in the pinball board areas that's still pretty mild. But because you want to unlock stuff, like, you still want to try to avoid failing. It's well done. Tracker, Gorilla Woods. You can see all the Gorilla Woods wickerlings. Oh, that's cool. I see. Don't have 80 yet. Sweet. Excellent. Very nice. Trying to get this thing loose. It's stuck in the roots. Get up here and help me. How fast you can go from the fruit cap to being broke. I could hear that. Nice. There we go. Nice. Very cool. Haha. Haven't seen one of those all game. I think what, like, basically making score a currency you use to unlock things is fucking genius. Like, it's one of those things that score is something that we kind of moved on from arcades by just not doing it anymore, right? Or some games will have it, but it's lame. It's like, you can get on the leaderboards for getting the best combo in Devil May Cry or something, right? Having it work very similarly to classic arcade and classic pinball games and having it actually do something is pretty cool. Thanks for the help, Beetle Bud. I am Wondrous Willow, magician extraordinaire. It's the first clue to a puzzle I'm trying to solve. Bring that piece to my house in the village and I'll let you in on the mystery. I've been to your house before. Piece of a strange statue. Trying to think of another game has turned, arcade score into an interesting game mechanic. I guess you could argue that the experience points are kind of like that, but this doesn't feel like XP in this. I know New Super Mario Bros. 2 tried to play around with score and having like fucking shitloads of coins everywhere, but it didn't really lead to anything. There weren't any mechanics around jumping on as many Goombas as possible or getting as many coins as possible in order to do new things in the stage, Nice. You could probably argue that score degenerates to experience points. Yeah, when there's like a cutscene vibration, it did. Right there it is. It might vibrate too when you explode a slug, but I'm not sure. Shoot. I was holding the button down, my bad. Oh, the little guy. Cool. Another little willow guy. No! In like first edition / chainmail. Is that where experience points were invented? As like a progression element? Or did it predate first edition D&D? It's kind of interesting to think of it that way. Hey, Serp, how you doing? Already in the pinball forest. No! I had it that time. Ouch, lame. Thank you, free ball. There we go. First try. I really like the slugs, the way that they change what your incentives are. It's like, now I need to make sure that I get to that thing without getting hit somewhere else, right? But then once I unlock it, I permanently unlock it. It's very smart. XP is the gold you spend carousing. D&D board games almost certainly differentiated between levels of experience, veterancy for units. They didn't have a tracking and progression system like D&D. Yeah, I feel like if you made a Yoku's Island 2, you could pretty seamlessly, in addition to using your fruit to unlock new flippers and stuff, you could also add some, like, skill system or something, shop system. This seems like it's a pretty good exploration of the idea to start with. That's cute. I dig that. Take skins for your dung ball. Oh, it's a speed thing. I didn't realize that. Okay. Good thing I didn't give up over here. Clever. Steam core. Hey dude, how can I help you? Pressure's too high. The underbelly's about to blow. Take the hideout out with it. Get in there and do something about the pressure. Pinball boss time. Oh, I like the little pressure meter. No! Down the middle. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do there, okay. Sweet. Extra balls. That's cool. I love that. But I have to use them to plug these little holes. Oh my god, this game is genius. That's fucking great. Incredible. Multi-ball! Multi-ball! Oh, I see. The steam makes it a little bit harder. I can't just get up there freely, basically. Does it mean that I literally can't get through there by blocking it? Oh shoot. There we go, never mind. I was gonna ask, does it mean I literally can't get through there by passing through the steam? I think the answer is yes. This is out of control and I just fell off the edge there. Definitely need to not be using the stick. Multi-ball. This one. Sweet. That was a really cool encounter. I like that as a pinball boss fight. It's pretty sweet. Look how happy he is. Can do. Had enough of this steamy dump. Let's talk in the hideout. Smart. And using its core mechanics. Our hams are gonna get steamed. Steamed hams. I'm from Newark. Got pretty toasty there for a minute. Thank you, friend. The entire Skull Gang have knee-deep in Atsu. It'll be done for unless we can find out what's wrong with Mokuma. Gotta stop the God Slayer. The Beeline is the fastest way. It costs you some fruit to activate. It's worth it. Cool. Two more chiefs to go. Should I pay over here too? Definitely don't have 300 fruit. I see. Oh, this game is delightful. JK, are you on the dev team for this? Oh, I see. I'm launching it. I think I get it now. Gotcha. Clever. That's fun. Welcome back, Postmaster. Oh, you made a randomizer. That's cool. So does the randomizer randomize the existing authored like stages so that you play them in a different order? Or does it give you like does it use the existing elements in the game to give you random boards to play through? Imagine this is a pretty challenging and precise speedrun. Could you decided to come here, Beetle? Place the chunk we found by the waterfall onto the slab. What of a puzzle left by my rival, Umbaba the Amazing. Final act, we don't witness teleportation. It's like Prestige. Can you please assist me in this? Yeah, I booted this game up when we started, having heard nothing about it. I did not realize they made indie Sonic Spinball with like full level design and exploration. It's really, really cool. Item randomizer. Oh, that's cool. Nice. What kind of categories are popular for this game? Is it mostly any percent, or is there like a popular 100% run? Notice the base game has got about a 6 hour how long to beat, so I imagine the speed run's like less than an hour. It's hard when you have to find your slug back in a mailbox. Oh, this lady's cool looking. Nice. We fungoids get treated like second-class citizens around here. Would you consider yourself above such unwarranted prejudice? Yes. We get our spores at the perfect spots. Once you've infected, planted them all. Seven minutes. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. Without glitches, it's 45 minutes. That seems more along the lines of what I'd expect from the How Long to Beat. Nice, cute. Is glitchless more popular than any percent? I feel like this is definitely the kind of game where I would just like to see people play the game really well, right? Which I imagine glitchless is basically that. Hey, 10 wickerlings. Stuff we can do with that eventually. And some spores in the woods below. Someplace damp. Thanks for showing up to help. Glitch is very easy, and a lot of people pick the short out of bounds run up. I guess that's fair, yeah. It can be more stressful the longer the run goes. A black mage mushroom guy. Or did that actually use up my wickers? Ah, okay. Look how open this game feels. Gather all the pieces of Umbaba's puzzle. Deliver all the overdue packages. Let me double check what those are again. Sin Treek. That badge belongs to the Grand Postmaster. You have a lot of duties to complete before you may claim that title. Hey, thanks for subbing, Adorable Anarchy. Appreciate that. I'll send you a whisper after stream, but if you had a game you'd like to see me play for Subblock for about an hour, shoot me a whisper and let me know. Or super awesome. Give you your points multiplier here. Don't think there's much else to do to the left of here, but I'll go check. Maybe there's slugs that I skipped earlier. Thank you, Walter. My toolbox, excellent. Stand back and I'll get the bridge repairs done. This way leads up to Ivory Peaks. Nothing but snow and space monks up there. Right, space monks. I've been looking for them. Dipper Loaf. This guy's cool looking. Also been hit by the Godslayer. Guardian of the too small to protect themselves. Poor big tree. Ah, I see. Yeah, I guess for anyone new to the channel, hey, I'm Marstead. I'm trying to beat every awesome game ever made. Yoku's Island Express definitely seems like an awesome game. You can see a list of the games we've played so far on the stream with YouTube playlists for all of them at marstead.com, or click on the games link below the channel. Several thousand hours of YouTube playlists on that list if that's your bag. You can also vote for the next awesome game we're going to play. There's some commands you can type in chat using the currency you're earning. Game that wins the vote, we're going to play it till we beat it. Costs are based on the number of expected hours to beat on the website, how long to beat. But if you're just hanging out and lurking, that's cool too. Welcome, it's good to have you. Hey, welcome package. Nice. Oh, that's a bummer. Do they just explode automatically after some time? There we go. I know hitting certain things forces them to explode. Pretty snow area. Obtanium shoot ahead. Nice. Oh, that's lovely. I'm a big fan of that. Cute. Hey, what's going on down there? Why is no one answering my calls? The sootlings must be slacking again, and the floating obtainium is spilling out into the air. Get both hatches shut pronto. Everyone will get their hams warm if we miss another shipment. Cool. That's a good one. I see, that lets me climb higher and higher up. But I need more fruit to progress here, I think. Oh, pressing A explodes the slugs manually? Okay, thank you. That may have been what I was doing. It was causing them to explode, and I wasn't sure. The lighthouse. Tunguska. Six sootlings hiding upstairs. Was this game kickstarted? I'm wondering if the character design was like at the request of backers or anything like that. Tilo. The overdressed one is Jamja. Quiet one is Ohm. I want that chest! Alright. I kind of like moving between level exploration and like the preset pinball boards. It was not kickstarted. Interesting. I guess if I had one very minor complaint about this game, because it's like almost perfect. I was just tracking the number of times I get hit by spines, basically. It pops up every so often when I fall. So if I had one minor complaint, very, very minor, it's that I think that there's probably too many of these difficult pinball boards at the beginning of the game. And it's fine because they're, you know, you're expected to learn how to do them eventually, and once you play the game for a while, you get a little bit better at controlling the flippers, but it would be a bummer if someone got turned off on the game, which is otherwise fairly forgiving and chill, by one of the really early difficult boards that I don't think you can escape. Definitely not like a huge problem. I think there's probably plenty of people that get through it on a few lucky hits early on. And I guess you could argue that you need to have those tricky boards to give you the right pinball vision, right? Or flipper vision to hit things correctly. If you're just doing exploration, you can play it like a novice pinball player and just focus on trying to survive instead of trying to hit the ball precisely. Actually, it makes me wonder if there's anything you could do to help with that, like in the early stages show some potential lines that exist. Like from this this flipper, you can definitely launch it around this part of the flipper to get to this area of the board. first few boards don't have thorns in the drain. It's true. I didn't notice that. Good call. So another thing, I don't know if that is that the proper term for a pinball machine? Is it a board? Table, maybe? I guess you could do fruit vans. The problem is that you'd pick up the fruit so fast that you wouldn't be able to see the line that they're wanting you to use, right? Like they already have the really cool system where the flippers light up on the part that you're on. So maybe you could have the early flippers like have a part of the flipper that they want you to launch it at or something, I don't know. Board is the word that comes to me. So what I would naturally say. Pinball table, pinball area. Arena. Arena is a good word, yeah. I think it's completely fine. I think if you're sold on the premise and you're bad at pinball, that it's fine. You'll keep slaving away at the early boards until you get it. You wouldn't give up on it. I only mention make the early bits a little bit easier or make an optional way to skip the more difficult boards, because this game does seem like it's more friendly to a more novice player, and it would be a bummer if they were to bail. Especially because after that early section where you have lots of back-to-back boards, like, you have long sections where you have no boards at all. Right? I think the boss fights all being boards is correct. Just thinking of what do you do if you make a pinball video game with exploration elements. I want all the behind the scenes information about this game, though. What was the seed idea? How much of it was Sonic Spinball, but indie? Did they play Devil's Crush and Alien Crush on the TurboGrafx? It's a bummer. Because I know enough about console and PC games that if you had a cute indie game that had a level that's like a reference to a Mario stage or a Zelda dungeon or something, like I'll pick up on it, but I don't know enough about pinball to know if they have a cheeky level that's like the exact same layout as a classic pinball machine. Okay, yeah, I would wait so I wouldn't get spoiled. That'd be cool. I feel like that kind of borrowed level design is a lot of fun for me in games where it fits or makes sense to do. It's kind of like in movies when you'll borrow a shot from a famous director or something. Oh, that's unfortunate. There we go, first try. Boone sent me here to watch the skies. We'll be launching our spaceship soon. The low wind force and blue skies indicate perfect launch conditions. They managed to sort out the engine trouble before the launch window closes. I might pick up Space Cadet. If they have a level that's slightly inspired by Space Cadet, I would be able to tell. That's the only... Or Sonic Spinball, level 1 or 2. I feel like you could do a boss fight that's inspired by Sonic Spinball level 1, and it could be pretty subtle. Wouldn't have to be super on the nose. Well, I don't know how much overlap there is between, like, big-time pinball enthusiasts and just, like, the general gaming community, you know? Like, people who are really into the different cabinets and... Okay, so what does it mean to scrub a sootling? Have my sootling leash. Thank you. Although this game is kind of a Metroidvania, like, pinball Metroidvania is one of those things where, fortunately I got to start playing this without any background information or sell, but if you had told me it's a pinball Metroidvania, I'd be like, I'm instantly sold. That sounds amazing. How do you even do that? This is how, apparently. Okay, I'm probably gonna get a power-up eventually for those purple flowers. Just don't have it yet. Yeah, that's great. Whoops. This leash identifies you as a friend of the Sootlings. I need 80 for this one, right? Oh, it was just 30. Okay. First game where you play as a dung beetle, I assume, too. Hey, free ball. Kind of get the sense that if you're not sure where to go or how to get there, try launching yourself from the very end of a flipper, and it might take you there. Interesting. Dung Beetle Derby, browser puzzle game. Nice, close a little gate. That's cute. Very cool. Oh, but I skipped the one along the way. Okay. Search Dung Beetle game. Oh, I think I see where I'm supposed to go. It's kind of impressive how, like, seemingly effortlessly flippers and a bouncing ball slot into Metroidvania style level design. Like, the only thing they really have to add to it is the ability to manually push the ball on flat ground. But it's nice that that doesn't, like, break any of the pinball challenges, because the ability to push it around on flat ground just wouldn't be helpful on a pinball board, right? In real life either. Hey! Thanks for the help, Beetle. This place is a mess since our foreman Jamja left on a spiritual journey. Thanks. Do the speedrunners abuse the pushing the ball thing? Everfrost Forest. Of course. Oops. Just curious if, like, ball pushing tech is particularly critical. There are some games where certain brands of tech are way more important or used throughout the run than others, right? Sootling habitat in the cave ahead. Feral. They don't let anyone but Tunguska get near. Jamja! Oh, I see. It's shortcut. Okay. Oh, cool. One of my favorite ways to hide a secret in a 2D game like this. Shit like that. And it just looks so clean when you do it that way, too. I love that. Oh, the leash. You've got a sootling on a leash. Hold left trigger or right trigger while flying near carnivorous plants to grapple. That's pretty cool. That fits pretty well too. There we go. These are the kind of mechanics I live for. It's pinball but with a grappling hook mechanic. I love it. I like that slowdown effect too when you're close to it. It's a good choice. I think maybe that's another thing, because Walter pointed this out too, that it's not super clear that you have to let off holding down the triggers and then press it during the slowdown in order to suck up the slugs. I wonder if they could have an even simpler mechanic that teaches you press button during the slowdown, right? So that you already expect to do that. Like a simple variant on the flipper maybe that's introduced super early. It's kind of hard to communicate with text. And I guess they could assign a different button to it, but I kind of like the elegance of virtually everything in this game being on the triggers, except A to do that. Noisemaker. I have to hold it once I start and then I let go? Ah, that's why I'm confused. Okay. Right. It makes sense in retrospect. With hindsight, I get what they were trying to say. The confusing part, though, is just that you can't be constantly holding down the trigger. So I have to launch into that thing, I guess. Let's try. Try it once more. Hey, first try. It's also the fruit up top that I didn't get. Yeah, that's what I thought they were saying too. Others are up ahead. First stop's getting to base camp. Cool. That feels good. Alright, that's perfect timing. There's a checkpoint. We're at time, so I'm going to wrap there. Thanks, Brutus, for sharing this. This game is very cute, and I like it a lot. Excited to have played it without the pinball Metroidvania cell. Metroidvania Sonic Spinball, holy crap.